Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo!
Yeah, I don't like this game. I want to like it, I really do. My first time playing through this game was mostly me being frustrated at the janky stuff. This game still has stuff I like though. It actually has a bunch of stuff I like the story. The story is actually pretty different. It's a story where Peach gets kidnapped, but the way they do it is different. Mario and Peach are taking a much needed vacation away from their royalty, away from home, away from being kidnapped. Yeah, right. She thinks she can escape that life, but nah, goes wherever she goes. The first cutscene shows that this game has voice acting. Super Mario 64 has a bit of voice acting, Peach talks a bit, and that's it. Sunshine has everyone talking, except Mario, of course. Every cutscene, someone has a voice actor or actress speaking in full sentences and everything. Not just Peach, and not in just subtitles. Full on voice work. Only in cutscenes, of course, and to this day, it's so funny. I'm so surprised they still did this back in the day, so yeah, it's nice to have something different, I guess. I kinda like the acting. It's nothing special. Bowser's voice doesn't really fit him. Bowser Jr. was okay, I guess. Peach was Peach, and all the other side characters are whatever. It's just funny that it just happened, that's all. With this whole game being resorted to this tropical paradise theme, they should have hired some Caribbean voice actors and sneak in some of that patois in a Mario game. Can you imagine that? Hearing patois in a Mario game? That shit would be so funny, especially since my background is Jamaican. Unfortunately, I'm too Canadian to have that natural patois accent. I was saw in white trying to speak in patois. I'm just being honest, you know? And yeah, I am black, in case some of you didn't know. So Mario and Peach are on a plane making their way to this tropical paradise. They have a welcoming video showing them all the activities and all the delicious food to eat, including the
succulent seafood.
Peach notices a black silhouette figure jumping around in the video, and it looks like Mario. But she gets confused even though Mario is right there with her. She tries to warn them, but they were too distracted with all the food and goodies on the video, so Peach just shrugs it off. The gang arrives on the runway strip and tons of goop is all over the ground, preventing them from going any further. Peach sees this figure again at a distance, and it's kinda hard to make out its shadowy figure. It's still clear that it at least looks like Mario, or at least the silhouette looks like Mario. But she decides to not say anything and is just stuck with this blank stare. Somebody help her! She's lost! Help her! Mario soon equips this water pumping device called Flood, which stands for
a flash liquidizer ultra dousing device.
This will be Mario's main usage for traversal and attacks. It shows a little tutorial showing you how to use it. Mario then goes clean up the goop, including this piranha plant looking goop. Mario once again saves the day and
Hey, someone's coming.
this game is really changing things up. Mario's on vacation, the cast is fully voiced in cutscenes, Mario has his water pumping machine. This whole game is just one big tropical beach theme too. And then Mario goes to jail. Like, what? They all go to court too, and we get an explanation on what the hell is going on. They blame Mario for all the graffiti all over town, and many eyewitnesses say it was Mario. They even had a drawing of him too, which actually looks kinda creepy. These guys are just assholes, because they didn't stop and think how Mario even did all that when he just got here. They just want to point fingers and make Mario do all the cleaning. Lazy ass bastards. All this polluting had taken away the sunlight, and the whole town is stuck in darkness because the Shine Gate is covered in goop, which caused the Shine Sprites that usually fool around the gate to scatter away. The court says Mario is guilty and is forced to do community service until the whole island is clean, all by himself. He goes back to jail and must spend the night and fix this tomorrow. Damn, these islanders don't play. The next day you clean up goop at Delfino Square, which revives the Great Pianta statue, And the shadow figure appears too. Peach with her dumbass self is still questioning if that's Mario, even though Mario is literally right there. He's right there, Peach, just look. But you're still confused when it's some shadowy being trying to frame Mario. It's fun to poke fun at a Mario game that's trying to have an actual story. Shadow Mario immediately goes after Peach, and she just stands there. She had so much time to run away. Oh my god, come on, run! He's getting closer! Of course. Gotta go save her now. Let's go, I guess. Thankfully, we're able to stop him right away and get Peach back. Shadow Mario runs away and escapes into a portal to Bianca Hills. Did I say that right? Or Bianco Hills, I don't know, whatever. And this is when the game really starts. I think this game has a solid intro. You get all the important story bits, you're introduced to Flood with a nice and short tutorial on how to use it, and you have Delfino Plaza to explore before heading into the first world or first area. This game is set on an island after all, so there isn't any snow levels, desert levels, or castle levels, just many different areas set in this tropical paradise. Mario was already known for its many themes in each world, so the developers coming out with this game that is based on one theme is a nice change of pace. It also challenged the devs to really get creative to make each area stand out from one another. One of my favorite locations are Noki Bay and Pina Park. Pina Park is set on a separate island, which is a whole amusement park. It has a Ferris wheel, boat rides, and a roller coaster. This is when you find out that Shadow Mario is actually Bowser Jr. And this time the princess is actually captured. For sure now, she's captured. Bowser got her, of course. It's bound to happen, so it's a Mario game.
Man, I won't let you take Mama Peach away.
Mama Peach? I'm your mama?
Yeah.
Are you deadass? Is Peach really questioning if she really did fuck Bowser? What the fuck? I'm pretty sure you would remember being 9 months pregnant. I'm playing, but still funny. You fight Mecha Bowser by shooting rockets while riding a roller coaster. This fight is kinda janky because there's too much shit going on. You gotta watch out for bullet bills attacking from behind, and in front you gotta watch out for the fire breath from the mecha, all while trying to aim while you're doing loop-de-loops on this roller coaster. It's not that bad, it's still a pretty easy boss fight. It's cool that it's different. After beating it, Bowser Jr. escapes with Peach to Corona Island, which is the final level, but we can't go there yet. And now, this is when you gotta get a certain amount of shine sprites to unlock the final level. But, how much do you need to collect? Well, each course has 8 shines and 3 bonus shines. Unlike in Super Mario 64, you can only get 1 shine in each episode, which means you can only go from 1 episode to the 8th episode. Shadow Mario appears on every 7th episode in each course, and he's really easy to catch. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes to catch him. Defeating Shadow Mario on the 7th episode in every course will unlock the final level. Problem is that I didn't know that on my first playthrough. And I guess this is a perfect time to start my rant about the stuff I don't like. So here I go, I guess. Sunshine has a lot of BS shines. So many missions I did not like playing through. So many times the level will have a spot that's so easy to mess up, and messing up means running, climbing, or swimming back to the spot to make another attempt, only to mess up right after again. So many of these missions are annoying because of the game being janky sometimes, or the controls being janky. When I reach a mission that I didn't want to complete, I'd avoid it and try another stage and get more shines elsewhere. Since I didn't know I had to beat the 7th mission in each course, I ended up doing the 8th episode on some courses, and some of those 8th episode courses were a whole bitch. Rico Harbor's Yoshi mission is so annoying, and yeah, Yoshis are in this game and they suck. You first gotta give Yoshi a fruit before you can use him. Rico Harbor has a fruit generator that spawns random fruits. Yoshi will always want a durian, but it's annoying when the generator takes a while to spawn it. When you finally get it, kick it over to Yoshi and he's all yours, if you don't drop him in the water. And you see this bullshit? You gotta use Yoshi's juices to turn these fish into platforms. They move after a couple seconds, so get on as soon as it's there. Then you gotta start spin jumping because as far as I know, normal jumps ain't gonna cut it. And spin jumping is super annoying. If you don't spin jump in the direction you want to go to, then there's a good chance you're gonna miss your jump and fall off. It seems too precise and easy to fuck up. And once you fall off, you gotta go get Yoshi's fruit again. Definitely not fun at all, especially after 20 attempts. Am I just ass, or am I missing something? I don't know. Doesn't matter because it's not fun. It's tedious and annoying, and a lot of episodes are like that, especially with Yoshi only because of the fruit system. This game really needs checkpoints. In Super Mario 64, it also needed checkpoints on some of the bigger levels like Tick-Tock Clock and Rainbow Ride. Sunshine levels are pretty big and open, and it's annoying getting booted out of the level every time you die. The pacing is just terrible here. So many things that breaks the pace of this game. This game I was getting game overs left and right because some of the bullshit, like this red coin mission in Rico Harbor. Again, you gotta ride these bloopers around the waters to collect 8 red coins in a certain amount of time. Controls are not the best, and it's pretty easy to miss a coin by accident, even though you feel like you're heading straight into it. The most annoying part is definitely trying to get the shine sprite after you're done, because it's set up at the dock where you start the race, and you have to ride the blooper back there and jump onto the dock to collect the shine. Your mobility is trash, so you better line up and jump towards the shine, or you'll zoom past it and hit a wall and die. Because hitting a wall with a blooper causes instant death. You can't jump off the blooper too. Once you're on, then you're on until you get the shine, which is so dumb. Even simple missions like these can be so annoying because some of the jankiness in this game. Too many times I'm fighting with the controls just to complete the mission. Speaking of that, Mario himself is not that great too. You can't long jump anymore, which I think is a weird omission. Maybe because I'm spoiled by Odyssey, but he just seems off here. Playing those obstacle courses levels should have been fun because it's classic Mario platforming, but it wasn't. It's the same thing here where I feel like I'm fighting the controls and the jank to beat these courses. None of these courses took too long to beat, but I also didn't go for the secret ones, and I don't think I want to. Mario with FLUDD is not bad. The hover is a fun tool to use, and it's nice to get some horizontal distance with it, but it feels like a gimmick that's supposed to help Mario's slippery controls. Maybe that's why he doesn't feel so good on his own, because he depends on FLUDD too much. Mario with FLUDD is fun, at least. Platforming to the mission parts of the level is fun. Replaying Super Mario 64 wasn't too bad. Controls are somewhat outdated, but it still didn't feel like I was fighting with it. Maybe in certain areas where Mario doesn't handle well, like the last 2 courses, but overall I think the game was designed around it to make the game still feel comfortable to play, if that makes sense. Noki Bay, for example, was the easiest one to deal with because it was actually a fun course. Probably because it was small and the level was packed in with a lot more stuff, so restarting the level anytime I died was not so bad. But since it was easy, I probably only died like once or twice after doing all 8 episodes. The boss against the eel was kinda dumb, but nothing terrible, I guess. The bosses in general are nothing special too. Lots of repeats actually. Especially with the Blooper Gooper boss. He does the same attacks every battle and it starts to become a chore. Although ripping off his tentacles is kinda gruesome, like damn Mario, chill. The final boss is not that great too. Getting there is a pain, and after you complete 7 episodes in each area, you can now enter Corona Mountain. Sorry YouTube. The mountain has spike platforms and fire ones that you have to put out with your FLUDD. This part is fine, but this boat section is absolute trash. Like what the fuck? Using FLUDD to control the boat, and I swear this boat has a mind of its own. It's so sensitive that even a little spray will send it flying off into the wall, and one little bump against the wall and the boat is finished and you're OD dead. This is not the kind of difficulty I was looking for in a Mario game. After that, use this nozzle to blast your way up to the fight against Bowser and his son. When you get up there, you'll see them having a nice family relaxing vacation bath. The boss fight is boring though. You gotta ground pound 4 of these corners of the hot tub to beat him. When you ground pound it, it sinks down and you'll have to climb back up a bit so you don't fall. It's annoying because of how much shit can just knock you off. The water, the bullet bills, and Bowser's fire breath. There was one time I even fell through the floor, which was super annoying. More jank. just what I needed. After you pound the last corner, then the final cutscene plays and everyone is falling down except for Peach, who falls down with her umbrella. Flood gets damaged and Bowser Jr. realizes Peach is not her mama, and the game ends. Oh wait, they fixed Flood, never mind. Shit! I'm joking. Anyways, I think that's about it. I'm definitely done playing this game, and I'm definitely not 100%ing this game anytime soon. Maybe one day, but not now, nowhere near in the future. I heard of the many horror stories from many people about finding all the blue coins, and I'm definitely not doing that shit. After beating the game, I only got around like 35 blue coins. 35 coins. And guess how much there is in total? 240 blue coins. Like, what the fuck? I'm not even close to that shit. Yeah, fuck that. But yeah, I need a break from this game, so I ain't doing that. All this time, I was expecting a nice, relaxing time, as if I was on vacation too. But not every vacation goes as planned, I guess. To end on a good note, the game still looks good, even to this day. The water effects is definitely their biggest flex with this game. It looks so good for an early 2000s game. The world itself feels like an actual place. Seeing different parts of the island way off in the distance is really cool. For example, in Delfino Plaza, you can see Rico Harbor and Pina Park from here. They should do something like this again. The music is also great too. Delfino Plaza, Rico Harbor are still catchy and fun to listen to. And lastly, I think if I were to play through this whole game again, my experience will probably be better because I would actually know what I need to do to beat the game instead of doing the extra missions that is not necessary like any of the 8th episodes in any stage. The game doesn't really tell you how to reach the final boss after Pina Park. You're kinda just lost, not knowing if you need a certain amount of stars or to complete a certain mission. At that point in my first playthrough, I was just getting all the shines, which means I got all 8 shines in every level before reaching Pianta Village. And when I beat the 7th episode of that stage, that's when I finally get something new happening at Delfino Plaza. But it was just me unlocking the final level. I can see why people adore this game. It's got a lot of charm to it with its tropical paradise theme, and it has some really good ideas. I just think some of them were just not executed properly, which hindered my experience. Anyways, that's it for the video. After all that, I need to take a trip to Jamaica so I can take a real vacation to an island paradise. You see me? I gotta practice my patois for when I go there. Even though I'm Jamaican, I was born and raised here in Canada, so my patois is not existent. Super Mario Galaxy is my next topic video, so I hope whoever is watching will tune in whenever it drops. Hopefully the small adjustments to my videos are noticeable as I progress through each video I make. And with that, I am done with Sunshine and this video. This is Jords, and I hope you have a good one. Later.